Football season is upon us. But what does that mean for Uber and Lyft drivers? Well, it could be the difference between making extra money, sitting in traffic, or making no money. So let's go over some of the best practices when out trying to deal with the football crowd and making money instead of losing money. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, with football season here, let's talk about some of the best practices that you can do to earn money instead of sitting in traffic. All right, so knowing the schedule, knowing when your market is playing in games, knowing the Thursday night games, knowing the Monday night games, the Sunday night games, and of course, if you got college in your market, if you're big in high school football, if you got a big high school market like Texas, if you've got the pros playing, of course, these are all times that you can go out. So knowing your market, knowing when to go out. Obviously, college football and professional football, if there's tailgating going on in your market because you have a home team, then got to know a few hours before the game when they actually start letting people in. And, for the Bills, for Buffalo, it's 5 hours. They open the lots prior to game start. So today it's an 8:20 game. That means the lots are going to be starting to open about 3 o'clock. But there's already people tailgating already. So you just got to know your market, know what's going on, know the schedule, and plan accordingly. That's the biggest thing. Secondly, know the teams that are playing and when they are going to be playing and when they're going to be getting out. Now, I definitely suggest getting out there early in the morning, early at the time, the 5 hour mark before. So then you're taking the people who are going to the stadiums and, being able to do a couple of runs that way, and other people that are going to parties and things like that, getting ready for the game. When it comes to getting out of the game, my biggest suggestion is stay as far away from the stadiums as possible, because first off, you're only going to have one way in for most stadiums, and every other way is going to be blocked off for people getting out because you have everybody getting out and not as many people getting in. If you want to go to the stadium, make sure you know the route to get in. But remember this, it is going to be gridlocked. So you are going to have to wait in traffic to go to the pickup zone. You are going to have to wait in the pickup zone, and then you are going to be stuck in traffic getting out as well too. So my biggest suggestion is don't worry about that headache. Stay far away from the stadiums as possible. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to go from parties, from bars, back to their house. And so you can take care of all of those people, especially when it comes to different home games who are watching. When it comes to, out of state games going on. So for the Bills, I'm going to use it as an example. If they're playing out of state, out of area, just know when it's going on. You don't have to worry about the stadium at that point. Just know the times when people are going to be going to the parties and the bars, and then also when they're going to be heading home. Not only on top of that, if your team is playing on a Sunday, there is still Thursday night games and there is still Monday games. And a lot of people will go to a bar or maybe get together with some friends and hang out. So right around those times, when it starts, when it ends, you're going to have some people going out there. Not only that, if you're in a college town, it's Thursday. So there's a lot of people who are going to be going out drinking, having a good time. So you can buckle down on that, double up. But the biggest key takeaway is don't wait in traffic at stadiums, because unfortunately, you're not getting paid enough to sit and wait. So stay away from those. There's a lot of people that are going to be wanting to get to and from places when it comes to outside the stadium, where you're going to be able to move, you're going to be able to take a lot more trips and make a lot more money. The other thing is, when you are out, follow the surge trends. There are definitely going to be times where there are surge trends happening. I'll give you an example. For Buffalo, when it comes to the stadium getting out, of course the stadium is going to be gridlocked. I'm going to say stay far away from that. But they're going to be pulling a ton of drivers from outside that area to the stadium to take the demand and meet the demand for drivers that are requested from all the fans getting out. The suburbs, the north towns, the city, they're all going to be underserved at that point. So you know what that means? That means that's going to be the time where you can make a killing there. So yes, follow those trends. And then you're going to see the surge go to the north towns and that. Then you're going to see it go back to the stadium, and it's going to do this like flip-flop back and forth. Different markets are going to have different things. But if you're going out week in, week out, you're going to see that. So pay attention to those surge trends. So then that way you can better predict what's going to happen when, so you can make more money in less time. Now, another tip. Now, also, if you are driving later after the game has done, whether you're picking up at a bar, a friend's house, or around the stadium, there's going to definitely be those people who partied way too hard. One of the things I recommend having is making sure you have puke bags. Whether you keep them in the car seats so it's easily accessible, that is great. But when you notice somebody has partied way too hard, make sure you actually hand them one and say, hold on to this if you need it. Try to let me know to pull over beforehand, but we all know that sometimes it just comes right up. So the best thing to do is give it to them, have them hold it in their hands, and then that way, in the event something happens, it's going to go in there, and the chance of that happening is going to be much better than just wherever in the car. All right, and of course, I want to know, what are your tips when you're out driving when it comes to football, when it comes to different sports that are going on that are big in your area? What do you recommend? Put it in the comments below. Let us know. And with that being said, if you want to check out a rules of the road video from a driver that has sparked several interest and some of the key takeaways that I had to say when it comes to it, check out this video right here and make sure you subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.